Hello, my name is Abigail Plunkett and I'm a 12th grade Ambassador Gold Award Girl Scout from San Jacinto Council. I'm here to help you with tips and suggestions to continue with your Gold Award despite the impact of COVID-19. Right now is a great time to build your team. Lock in your Gold Award mentor and reach out for a project advisor. Everyone is looking for something to do right now, so reach out to all ages in your community. You can reach out to them over email, text, or even social media. With all this free time sitting at home, it's a great time to brainstorm your plan. Make sure you write down all your ideas and even share them with your family and team. Don't be afraid to get outside input. Since you aren't able to gather your team together in person, try training them over video call. Skype and Zoom are great platforms for this. Creating handouts to send to your team prior to the video meeting would be very convenient to them as well.
Hi, my name is Kina McGill from the Girl Scouts of San Jacinto Council, and I'm going to talk to you guys about getting support. So every project needs a good amount of people supporting it. You are the project lead, but you need a lot of different people underneath you, like project advisors and volunteers. So, to start off, a project advisor is a field expert. There is a person who is in the field that you're interested in and that you're working in, and they can be someone you already know, or they can just be someone who is actively in the field. They can be really anyone, but they have to be directly kind of involved in what you want your project to be about. Then there's volunteers. Not every project needs volunteers, but a good amount of them do. I personally source my volunteers from my robotics club, but you can get them from organizations like NHS or through your school. They can even be your friends. You can get them from really anywhere. And then also there's a lot of project-specific roles. For my project, I needed speakers because I had different panels about STEM and people speaking about their careers in STEM. But you might also need promoters, people who are promoting your event, people who shout it out on social media. And then I also needed someone who was my location, site guide. So that was the person I talked to who gave me permission to use the site that I wanted to for free, actually. So the way you can contact these roles and get support is through phone calls and emails usually. You can use your super cool email skills or use a phone call, but the important thing about both of these is you can't be scared. Don't be scared when you're writing an email or calling someone. The worst they can do is say no. Be confident, try not to sound timid or nervous, because the more confident you sound and the more excited you sound about your own project, the more likely they are to help you. Right now there might be a lot of confusion going on with COVID-19. However, you can still continue on with your Gold Award at home. I actually did 90% of my project online, and it's pretty easy to get started once you know a few tips and tricks. So, to start writing an email. Every email starts off with basically you saying hi, whatever your name is. It's like if you were saying hello to a person in real life. You just need to talk to them and get them engaged. The next thing is you introduce yourself. You want to introduce yourself promptly, kind of short and sweet and to the point. So you say your name, you say you're a Girl Scout that's working towards your Gold Award, because that is what you're there for and that's why you're contacting them. You can also include maybe a little bit about what your Gold Award is, and then you get to your purpose. So why are you emailing this person? And then you want to also make sure that's kind of short and sweet. You don't want to really have a long email because they might get distracted and stop reading. You want to make sure you get to your point pretty quickly. You ask for their help. People love being asked for help, so when you ask for their help, make sure you do so nicely. So you're really like, hey, I need you to help me find a location for my project, or would you please be my project advisor? Don't forget your P's and Q's, your pleases and thank yous. And then you end your email with a thank you. It can be thank you, it can be yours in scouting, it can be sincerely. Just end it in a way that makes sense with the rest of your email. And then you put your name, so they remember who's emailing. Some other tips are having a really nice subject line. So the subject line is the thing that kind of introduces your email, and people decide whether or not they open the email based off of it. So make sure it includes the relevant information, your name if you haven't met them before, things like that. Respond quickly to emails. if you're asking for someone's help, you want to make sure you're responding quickly, because if you don't respond quickly, then they're going to think you don't actually care. And then also, when you're sending out an email, proofread. Either you can proofread like 5 minutes after you've written your email before you send it out, or you can get a family member to proofread. But remember to proofread. You don't want to have something that's written with misspellings. But yeah, that's all there is to it. Writing emails is really easy and a key part of any Girl Scout Gold Award project. So good luck.